So allegedly, this thing will take a full second off your quarter mile time, plus give you 100 horsepower. We're going to find out today.
Let's bring them on, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, my people, and welcome to the SN95 Power Channel. Today we're going to talk about one of the most overhyped, maybe, mods that you can do for your car. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe in rotational mass reduction does benefit performance. But will installing a aluminum drive shaft be noticeable by itself? I don't know. I've always kind of felt skeptical about that. Like, as a whole, a bunch of rotational mass reduction, yes, I do believe you can feel that in the buttometer. But installing this by itself, I don't know. We're going to find out. Now, this is a 31 spline. It's actually a new old stock item. This is a discontinued part number, but luckily I was able to find this from my local speed shop. They had one, and I don't know. I wonder if this was taken to a shop to have it balanced, or if you own one of these, let me know if you have these marks on here, like this. Does it come manufactured like that? Is this part of their quality control process? So allegedly this will bolt up to my 4R70W as far as lengthwise. If not, I can just change out the spline on the drive shaft that I have and swap these two over. So the reason why I'm doing this is I'm having some vibration out of my old drive shaft. And if you have an SN95, especially the earlier ones, you know about the parking brake sagging and cutting into your drive shaft. And that is exactly what happened on my old one. So I fixed the parking brake issue, and now I just decided to give the aluminum drive shaft a try. I do have a drive shaft shop that I normally go to. The one that was on here, I had balance, and I had put some, I think it was Spicer U-joints on here, the greasable kind. You know, if I didn't, damage it, then I would have continued to rock with it. But I noticed the vibration, and I'm pretty sure because once I take this off, throw one off, you'll be able to see the damage done to it. So this is a fairly simple mod. It doesn't really take a lot of time. You know, the most time it'll take is probably getting the bolts loose off the flange. So I'm gonna get started on this, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is. So really nothing exotic needed here, folks. Ratchet, extension, 12 millimeter, and get yourself one of these 12-point sockets for this. This is a 12 millimeter. Make your life easier, and a swivel. That's all the tools you need. Getting this off is as easy as getting that on there. So you have 4 of these bolts. You sometimes can get 3 of them at a time, but in my case, the way the drive shaft is orientated, I'm going to loosen these 2 up. I have to put the car in neutral and spin the tire, which will turn the drive shaft. And I orientate it so the top bolts are at the bottom. So I always like to use a little extra protection when I'm under the car. A little extra protection goes a long way. So I have the car neutral. I've got my 2 bolts off already. And now, just turn it until you get your other two bolts lined up. So you get all 4 bolts off, so now the only thing you do is just slide this towards the engine and it falls off. And now you just slide it forward. Simple as that. And don't let it fall on your face. Now, allegedly, to the Ford Racing catalog, this was a direct fit lengthwise, and looks like it's true. I thought I was going to have to take off my slip yoke on this one and put it on the other one, but I think we're going to be good. This is the damage I was talking about. This is all from the parking brake, and just this damage right here will throw off the balance of this drive shaft. So let's get the new one installed and see what happens, see how my clearance is. It doesn't look like this isn't much bigger diameter wise, so we'll see. Installing is pretty much reverse as removing. You know, you make sure you throw some thread lock on this bolt, and you check your clearance. You know, just make sure your parking brake cable isn't going to be any issue. I would suggest a quick ride, a quick hit, come back, make sure you don't see any marks. So we're going to button this up and we'll take it out for a spin. All right, so aluminum drive shaft. I don't know. Not out of balance. It's not sealing. So that's the problem. I think it's too long, so I got to go back because it's vibrating pretty bad. I think it's too far up in the whatchamacallit, the tail shaft, so we got to go back and see what's going on. All right, have y'all ever put something on and you knew something wasn't right, but you just went ahead and did it anyway? That was a problem I had with the drive shaft. Like when I had it on the ground, it was kind of hard to tell which one was longer. But off video, I stood both up side by side, and I noticed the spline on this one was thicker than the Ford Racing one. And it was very obvious because I tried to slide the cap that Ford Racing gives you over the aluminum on this one, and I couldn't get over. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be all right. So took the car out, and you saw the video. It had some bad vibration, and it actually was leaking out of the rear seal of the transmission. That's because this spline is thicker. So I gotta get this one over to the Ford Racing one, take the Ford Racing one out. So it's a couple of ways you can do it. You can take it to the shop. You can use a hammer to beat these out, but I'm gonna show you how to do it with a C-clamp. I have a 11/16 socket, and this is a 17 millimeter. Now, I've already gotten one of these out already. You can see, I didn't say as you can see, I said you see. And so I need to get the cap off this other one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my handy C-clip. This slides right over that, and it's gonna press down on this outer like lip this has right here. So that's set up right there. This is large enough where the cap is gonna slide into this on the other side. Like that. So now I just have to get this in the correct position. That works. And I'm just gonna press it through. And you can see, I didn't say as you can see, it's moving. These are fairly new, maybe, gosh, did I do this last year or was this 2 years ago? But this is actually not that old, so it's easy for this stuff to come out. And if it gets too hard, use my little cheetah bar here. And let's see if I can grab this. Oh. Keep going a little bit further. And that's it. Make sure my needles are all still in there. That's good. And that's that. And I can grease this one. This is what I like about these. I forgot the brand, Spicer. SPRs. I think that's what these are. U-joints are, Spicer. And I'll remove the aluminum drive shaft. And also this will give me a good chance to take a look and see if that parking brake cable has rubbed at all. All right, the aluminum one, no marks from the parking brake, so that's dope. So now let's get this situated to push these out. And actually, I think it's a perfect fit, so I don't even need that cup right there right now, because this will push all the way through. Make sure you get that nice and true on that surface. And that's good. And there you go. So going back the other way. And this is nice too, because it will get you pretty close lined up. So all I'm doing is using a piece of wood. Ah, it's my big head daughter. What's up?
Tom is just on the ledge, on the thingy, the brown thingy.
I don't know what you mean.
I'll show you later.
So, give it that. Marvelous. Needles are good. All right, so we got that one. Now going back, I just need this one. And technically, we just do this. And I hate these clips. But I guess if I had the right tool, wouldn't be an issue. But get one in, down in there, and that's that. It's not leaking, so that's a good thing. Does it feel different? Absolutely not. Now granted, I'm not out here goosing it, get it goosing it. But does it feel any quicker? Throttle response, anything? No, it does not. I'm just kind of taking it easy for a second. Just to make sure there's no problems with the install. So far, install 2.0 looks pretty good. I don't know about the drive shaft, but I know about this dang on circle deconverter. It's a good investment. I can't say at higher cruising speed it feels better as far as vibration. I need to make a note because I don't think my wideband and my my readout on my wideband on my Tuner Pro is the same. And doing these part throttle pulls, I need to make sure. .85.84 at 6.7 psi. Well, I don't know if it was 6.7 right there, but part throttle pull. We'll get some gas. So absolutely, let me take it easy because I don't know if I got trans fluid on my tires. As far as vibration goes, it absolutely made a difference. Especially above 70 miles per hour. Definitely a difference. Now, acceleration wise, no, quite honestly, no. Cruising like this, it absolutely makes a difference. All right, so that's just a quick install and review of one of the most overhyped parts, I believe, that you can put on a Mustang. Aluminum drive shaft. Does for an automatic, maybe it's different with 5 speeds, does it make a difference in acceleration, or is it going to drop your quarter mile time by a second or whatever? I'm being facetious when I say that, but absolutely not. I think it really plays a big difference in valve train, that drivetrain stability. So give me some feedback on what you think. If you notice a difference, if you have some track time before and after of just a drive shaft by itself, let me know. So I appreciate your time. Leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and God bless.